The bottom line is the heart. And that's what here at Questhaven, that's our path, the path of the heart, the way of the heart. This is where God resides. So this is Thomas Merton. Thomas Merton, we use him a lot in here as quotes. He's a theologian, he was a Trappist monk, a writer, a mystic, a poet, a social activist, and a scholar. He said, faith is the opening of the heart to God's love, which transforms everything it touches. So, we can go through all this rigmarole and all these steps, and I'm going to take this map of consciousness, and I'm going to try to work my way up to level 400. It's just we need to ask ourselves, where is the love in our lives, and where are we embracing it and bringing it in? And it starts with that bottom step. So it takes courage, it takes faith, and it's each step of the ladder up toward that, the promise, the faith, that does transcend everything. There's a couple other quotes I wanted to share. This is Meister Eckhart. He was a German Catholic priest and theologian, philosopher and mystic. Love is the eye with which I see God, and faith is the wing by which I fly to him. So we know that in the Bible, Jesus said, blessed are, the pure in heart. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. So we keep our hearts pure, therein lies God. The other one is St. Gregory the Great. He was a Roman bishop. The love of God is not only the goal of faith, but also its source. So you think about that. We're striving to get somewhere when actually we're just coming back to the source by opening ourselves up to faith. For faith is born of love, from love, and love brings faith to perfection. Flower Newhouse had this to say about faith and love. She said, when you're possessed of spiritual love, which is the highest love, love for God, which is love that is expressing through every portion of your sevenfold being, you're never lonely, never troubled about the future, because faith and love are twins. If we lack faith, we lack love, and vice versa. So as I said before, this is not a solitary journey, and yes, we can find such inspiration and motivation through scriptures and the words of Christ and the words of mystics, and there's so much good out there that we can glean and to strengthen our faith. And will that take us through the times of turmoil, through the storms, when we feel overwhelmed? Is it going to be good enough, strong enough for us? And this is where coming together as a community, there are so many examples in each other of people that are out there and that we know in our own circles who have overcome and are facing tremendous challenges that we couldn't even imagine. And so much of the time, more often than not, they will say, it's because of my faith. I mean, I'll have conversations with people and we'll say, I don't know how anybody gets through this life without faith in God. I just think about it. Maybe you've said it a number of times. It's just amazing. So what is it, and what do they have? Where do they find that faith in that overwhelming, I'm going to be overtaken and not get through this? So one inspiration for me is in our own community, and those of you who know Reverend Julie Hilt, who's undergoing a tremendous challenge, and just 3 weeks ago received some devastating news about the condition of her son's health. And it was during the academy, and she sat with a number of us. She was staying at Duluth, no coincidence, of Light, the House of Light. And she just sat out there to process it all, to take it all in. It was extremely, excruciatingly painful for her to be thinking that is what she's facing. And she exemplified faith like I have never experienced in a really long time. I can't remember the last time. And she was light and had this freedom about her, looking out to the trees saying, isn't this beautiful? I know I'm going to be okay. I know I'm going to be okay. We just have to have that faith, right? And so we shared that, and then she just turned it around and started counseling me on my challenges with my son, which aren't even near what she's going through. And it was just so wonderful to see her all joyful because she was being of service to me through the darkest part of her own grief. So that was so inspiring to me. And it's the people that are able to find somehow that presence, that faith, that God is somehow here with me, that I'm going to be able to weather every storm.